Optibotimus coming at you with another video review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the new Transformers Dark of the Moon Cyberverse, Crowbar, and Crankcase. Two of the three dreads that we're introduced to in the Dark of the Moon movie. Now unfortunately the only one missing is Hatchet. And it appears that that little guy is going to be tough to get. But don't worry, I'll get him. And because I think he's probably the best of the dreads, I'm going to save him for last and give him his own special video review. But as you can see, Crankcase and Crowbar, they are actually different molds, which is really cool. I really like that aspect. Crankcase, you flip it around here on the back, and it says that Crankcase never fights if he can help it. He's a spy and saboteur, not a warrior. When he does fight, it is on his terms, and only when he is assured of swift victory. He prefers to lurk in the shadows, damaging his enemy's support network while other Decepticons tackle the combat. Actually, pretty strong when you look at it. 8, 7 of intelligence, speed of 6, endurance of 8, rank of 8, courage of 6, fire blast 4, and skill of 9. And he's a Chevy Suburban. Flip around Crowbar here, and again, a nice looking figure, but he's a police car. Okay. Crowbar infiltrates and observes Autobots' tactical movements with unmatched stealth and intellect. He's been trained in the most brutal Decepticon attack strategies for the unlikely event he's discovered. So really cool. These are, like I said, Cyberverse figures, the Legion class. But here these two guys are. Let's get them open and see how cool they actually are. Okay guys, so here we have Crowbar and Crankcase opened up and out of their packaging. And I really gotta say that these Legion Cyberverse figures are really fun. Okay, I saw the movie last night, and I honestly don't even remember actually seeing any of the dreads in a car form. I thought they were all the Suburbans, so I don't know if this is entirely accurate. I don't remember, but it's still cool nonetheless. I love the painted detail on the front. You got a lot of really nice detail. You got silver down here, silver across the grille and the headlights, really nice silver Decepticon logo, and if you look right inside here, you actually got the red and the blue police lights. Really nice detail molded throughout the figure itself. I think that's really sharp. Nice painted taillights, which sometimes you get, sometimes you don't get. And transformation is actually really simple. Come around here to the back, kind of pull the leg off. You know, you can do that. So it's just on a ball joint. So put that right back in there. Kind of loosen this. Try not to pull this leg off. All right, there we go. Did it. And come around here to the top. Separate these top bits. Flip that down. Flip this, just kind of get the arms out of the way. Flip this section down, creating his torso. Then fold these little bits down like that. Then rotate the torso. And here you have Crowbar in his robot mode. Actually, I mean, it's a nice looking figure. I really think it is. If you look real close, I love the fact that they actually got the dreads kind of right in through there. You can see him on the side, which really looks cool. Really nicely painted face. He does kind of have this problem with his hand, where you can see his hand there, and then you got this little bit on the side, which I suppose they could have put a thing on there to make it rotate out, but who really cares? Really nice painted detail on this figure. So he's articulated here. He's got this ball joint, but you can pretty much only rotate it. You can't do too terribly much. I guess you could go like that, but nothing at the elbow. Rotates at the waist, ball joint at the hip. Doesn't really, I mean, he rotates also. He's got a ball joint, and then he rotates right below the hip, so decently articulated. And then, however, I don't even know what you would want to call these. These are just his feet. His feetums. We'll call it that. So, there's Crowbar. Now, Crankcase is another nicely painted little tiny figure. You got some silver here, and you got the turn signals on the side. Some police sirens here at the top. Nice Decepticon logo. Good amount of molded detail throughout this one as well. Really liking this figure. Transforming him, just as easy. Kind of separate this, bring this down, separate these little bits out, rotate, kind of pull this out. And that rotates down, and then you can actually position these even further in, however far in you want to get them. Rotate the arms down, separate the legs, just like so. And here you have Crankcase in his robot mode. I don't particularly like this. I wish there was a way to take this and kind of rotate that, but unfortunately you can't. His arms are articulated on a little ball joint, and again, the arms and the hands and such are molded on the inside of this panel here, which, that kind of sucks. Ball jointed at the hip, he bends at the knee, well, he's kind of got this weird swivel. And how you stand him is like this. You stand him on his tiptoes, and the wheels are actually his heels. So he's kind of got this weird backwards thing going, which does look really, really strange in my opinion. You can position it a little bit better. Let me get the arms out of the way. But that just kind of looks weird to me, I suppose. But still, nonetheless, a very fun little tiny guy. I like the way this guy looks as well. But as I said, these are just fun little representations of the Dreads from the Dark of the Moon movie. A group of characters that really have grown on me. I really thought they were pretty awesome in the film itself. I really do believe that Hatchet's probably going to be the favorite out of all three of these. And it's rather unfortunate because it seems like that's only coming in one per case. And if that's the case, well, it's going to be hard to find that guy. Hard and expensive. Now, transforming back, very simple. Little tiny figures, not too complicated. Just rotate this up, rotate this back, fold that all the way down, rotate these down like so, bring these together, and these all peg together just like that. Well, maybe. If you can see what I'm doing, there we go. Peg it together right there. Kind of angle these back and up, and then just fold these back, push those into place. And here you have Crankcase back in his vehicle mode. Again, really cool. Now Crowbar, just come around, lift this section up, rotate the torso a bit, fold these, kind of get his legs out of the way, fold these little bits over, and these will tab together just like that. Fold these little bits out, rotate around, that'll slide into place like that. Do the same on the other side, fold that down, rotate that, fit these right inside there, push that together just to close that gap. And here you have Crowbar back in his car mode. Now, without a doubt, I highly recommend these figures. They're not that expensive, they're fun to play with, they're cute, and unless we get like deluxe versions of these things, this is probably the best way that we're going to be able to get the Dreads. So yeah, go out, find these, pick them up, buy them, play with them. And until next time, this is Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.